Guess who it is? Sam Griffin. And I'm going to go through an entire arranging process of a song from Deltarune, okay? So stick around if you want to literally learn how I arrange stuff, okay? You can learn the whole process right now, baby! So buckle up, dude. And by the way, if you're new here, welcome. I teach guitar arranging. That's what I do, okay? If you're interested in really diving into the stuff, learning more, there's a link down below. Give it a click. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's just hop into it. My window is closed and it's hot today, so I'm not liking how my body's feeling. But we'll get through it, okay? We'll get through me not liking my body together. So the first things first is you gotta drop your file into Guitar Pro. So I've dropped it in, and now I'm gonna go through the syncing process, which is essentially where I slave up the score to the audio down here. And this is a song called Queen. It's from Deltarune, and I never played Undertale, and I haven't played any of Deltarune, although I'm confused because it's like it's out, but it's not out. And it comes out June 5th or something. I figured that's a few days after my birthday. You do the math on that, and you can wish me happy birthday on what day you think is my real birthday. But Deltarune, very popular. Went through a playlist. Seems popular. This song sounds not too crazy. I did Dark World last time, but this one seemed a little bit shorter. That's what I like. Okay, so maybe we can get it done in a shorter time span. So let's go for it, dudes. Okay, I'm hearing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put the metronome on, just so I can actually. That sounds great. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's that? There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make a zillion measures. Just fill out the whole piece with measures until I don't see any audio. Are we on the right view? Yeah, we're on the right view. I'll delete the extra. All right, we're going to just delete that extra. Go back to the beginning. So I'm just trying to get as close as I can to what the actual tempo is, based on what I'm hearing. Does it start here? Something like that? So this is a pretty clear waveform right here. These transients are pretty clear. So I'm using my ear and I'm using it. I'm visually listening. Visually listening. Oh, it's speeding up and slowing down. Oh, so interesting. So so when it slows down, I have to drag, like I have to take this sync point, for example, and drag it over to the right? So I'm trying to get these things to line up on the downbeats of the measures. Oh, huge slowdown. And then it starts again right there. Maybe you hear? Yeah. So I'm seeing this kind of globby waveform. This fat boy right here. I think that's the start of that measure. And I can tell by if I just go to measure 10 here and I go upwards a little bit and it turns into a little speaker icon. I can just click. And I'm listening to make sure when I click that the measure doesn't sound like I'm getting a little bit of sound from the previous measure, you know, versus boom, it's right on. Or I'm cutting off the beginning. I don't want to cut off the beginning. So if I have it too far this way, I'll hear a little bit of material that's to the left, like that, right? I don't want to hear that. I want to hear right on, right? Or if I have it too far to the right, too far to the right is actually it's a little bit harder to tell. But okay, I'm going. And then I can see very clearly that this like transient right here, it's a big boy, so I know that's that downbeat. Yeah, we're ripping. It's gonna be sweet. I feel like it's gonna work well on guitar. It's gonna sound all classical and whatnot. Do you guys like classical and whatnot sounding stuff? I sure do. Okay, now what's going on? Okay, this is now the downbeat. Bum, bum, bum. Right, so this needs to happen on 3. Okay. Make sure that's lined up. Okay, now we got a downbeat over here. And look, I can just stretch these puppies out and it's totally fine. It doesn't matter that the tempo is changing. I don't even have to worry about it. As long as I make sure these lines happen at the beginning of the measures, I'm going to be good. Uh-oh. Little trivia for you. I mean not for you, for me, for everyone. What the hell just happened? Why is it not syncing? Why is it not? What's happening? For those of you who are musical prodigies, just like Mozart, the time signature changed. Okay, so now there's 3 beats per measure. It's like a waltz now, dude. Hang on. Hold on, puppy. This is a cool one to get to show the syncing process because it's so all over the place. Let's save this puppy. Let's save this boy. This is Deltarune. Frickin', what is it called? Queen. And then we're just gonna have to save it, not in the folder called Save to Delete, just on the desktop for now, guys. You know I'm a responsible human when I save something on the desktop. It's a tricky sync, man. Usually the video game stuff is a little bit easier because it's usually like really locked into a grid, but this is not. Come on, you bastard. I think, okay, I'm just gonna preemptively change that one. Oh, it's getting fast again. Dang, we're getting slow. Okay. Okay, we're still in 3, right? Okay, sometimes when the transients get all like wily, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, so I just have to listen. Da. And usually it helps if I just drag this puppy around and I just use the little speaker feature. Now we're really cruising. Ah. Good Lord. Oh. Simmer down, bud. Simmer down there. Oh. Accidentally put a little extra sync point in there. Don't even know how I did that. I think that was a glitch. But we're gamers here. We like glitches. We think glitches are fun and cool. Wait, what the hell? Is there more stuff over here? More measures? More measures? Make some more measures. Whoa, I cut it off too soon. Okay. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. It was just like there's like the song got so fast that the amount of measures I previously had was not enough. So I made more. Like, it's crazy. I can just control reality like that. And then we got a slowdown going on. That's it. And then it just stops. Now, I think in the game, it probably goes to something else or it loops or something. I literally have no idea. I never played it, dude. You don't have to play the game to do the arrangement. That's the great thing. That's the great thing. Okay, syncing process is done. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do from here, and I'm going to stay on this view actually because I think it'll help, is I'm just going to put in the rhythms of the melody. Okay, so I'm going to go to voice 1. And because I know I'm going to want all of these notes. I know I want all these melodic notes, so it makes sense to actually just put them all in. And the process that I use is rhythms first. And then I'm going to go ahead and take off the click because it's annoying. And then this melodic note is going to take up the entire measure. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to rip through this. And I can go ahead and copy this rhythm because the same thing happens. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, what am I doing? I'm thinking in terms of 3 because we're in 3 eventually. Okay. Okay, and then just a whole bunch of these. Just a whole bunch of them. And I have never heard this song before too, so this will be kind of cool. Sometimes the stuff I do I've heard before, so I got a little bit of a leg up on it. Boom. I'll just leave that as I'm thinking about this. That boom. Bum bum, but ultimately that's going to be on a different voice, so I won't include it. Okay, I think this is all repeat. I'm just checking to see if it repeats. Okay, so it's 16. It changes, right? So I'm going to leave all of this blank until I get to 16. That's just the way I do it. Anytime a section completely repeats, like the melody repeats, the bass repeats, literally everything is the same, I leave it blank, okay? I'm not gonna start putting in rhythms because I'm gonna waste my time. And right now I'm wasting my time talking about how I don't want to waste my time. What a waste of time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, bomb bomb. So we got a little half note with a dot, and I'm always counting whatever the smallest subdivision I need to display the rhythm. So the fastest 2 notes that happen, I ask myself, okay, how long is that segment? Okay, and in this measure, there's a quarter note at the end. So I'm always thinking right now in terms of quarter notes when I'm trying to figure out the rhythm of this. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I say right, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, dude. But that's what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's keep it cruising. Let's make sure we're recording. Okay, guess what? A total repeat. Okay? That 17 is a repeat. I'm leaving it. Everything repeats, so I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what happens here? That's that. Boop, and then another half note, and then we're into the 3/4 section. So this is a 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Put a rest in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Quarter note. Boom. We got a quarter note and an 8th note, and then we fill in the rest of the 8th notes. No dots, bruv. Da 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 da. 1, 2. What? Ew. What? A dot there. Down. 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 And I think this repeats again. So I'm gonna put it down again. So all of this repeats, these rhythms. Right? So we got some repeated rhythms. But this goes 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking in terms of the 8th notes now. 1, 2, 3, ba 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 ba. Right, because the 8th note is the fastest note that happens in this measure. So I'm thinking in terms of the fastest note. That's how I figure out how long this quarter note is. 1, 2, 3. I know it's 1, 2, 3, 8 notes. I know it's 3 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, ba da ba ba. So I know 3 8 notes is a dotted quarter note, dude. Because I'm just gonna try to say something funny, but and I think this might repeat. Let's just grab. Sometimes I'll just grab the thing. Hold on. Let's just grab this and let's just paste it in, because you know a lot of it might repeat. Let's find out. So I'll change this to a dotted. And I'll change this to a dotted. Get rid of this. And this is the whole measure, I think. Cool. Wow, that's sick. That's sick. Kinda freaking sick, dude. You know, why the hell? I'm sorry, I need to figure out what's going on. Where the hell is my dot key binding? Okay, I changed my key bindings a little while ago, and I'm like not used to them. So there's just 2 of these. And you know what? I think it's gonna repeat. You know, I don't know, but you know what? Just to save myself some time, let's just try it. Let's just find out. Look at that. You might be wondering, why do I have a quarter note here? Now, okay. Ultimately, this is silence, right? This space is silence here. As long as I can get my 8th notes here when the notes happen, it doesn't really matter what's happening at the front of it. So that I could ultimately have, you know, when I actually do this, I could have like a note here and a note here, and they could be, and I can have a note here, and this could be, they could be tied over. They could be tied like, they could be tied like that. But it doesn't really matter that much. I'm gonna get rid of this and turn this into a dot. But now the melody is repeating here, but I'm thinking there's gonna be different stuff happening beneath. Okay, because like this section is much more intense. Like maybe slaps happen. Like I'm not really sure, but. So I'm not going to leave it blank because I know it's not a straight repeat, right? It's not like completely repeating. Okay, let's keep going. And this could, I could actually have it be this. It doesn't really matter. That's it. That's it. And then we're gonna just Control delete these, save. And I'm going to now switch to voice 2, and I'm going to start actually putting in bass rhythms. I think I'll do bass rhythms right now. Let me zoom this in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to do bass rhythms now. Here we go. Okay, boom bop bop bop, boom bop bop bop. We got boom bop 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 because I'm thinking, what do I want to put on the bass line? I think it's just gonna be boom bop 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 boom. I think we're gonna be able to get away with just 2 lines on this whole thing. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. And we'll see. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. And then we got 2 half notes there. Now this is all repeats, right? I've already decided this is repeats, so guess what? I don't care. So I'm moving on. Until I get to 16. What happens here? So we got bum bum. Check this out. We got a repeat of this measure, of the rhythm in 16. Okay, so why not take this and paste it? Well, it's not letting me. Listen, I'll figure out what I'm doing wrong to not get. It's not pasting for me, dude. What the hell? Okay, I'll put it in. Fine, I'll put it in. I'll put it in, dude. I'll put it in. Oh, come on, dog. Oh, you're making me look stupid now, dude. I'm not trying to look stupid for YouTube. Oh, maybe it was just like hidden. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. Maybe it was pasting it, but it's like hiding it because it's the exact same. No, it's definitely not. Okay. Go to voice 2. Paste that right there. What are you doing, son? It's weird because it's there. What is you doing, dude? It's there. It's catching it. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Delete whatever's in that measure. Okay. And actually, let's just go like this. Oh, come on. Why are you going away? You got me straight mad right now. As soon as I dot it, it goes away. Wait, I think I'm just running into a glitch. Guitar Pro! Guitar Pro, what is going on with you? Somebody submit a bug report. We got a virus. Okay. So it was actually just not displaying. And it's still not displaying. And then since we just want a, let's see, we just want a quarter note here, I believe. Yeah, we're just gonna have a quarter note here. Dude, I don't know, my stuff is glitching, dude. It's like not actually showing. Why is it not showing my stuff, my guy? Yeah, it's honestly being very strange. Okay, it's very weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it in standard notation view because it's just like not showing my stuff. Okay, whatever. Fine. Now, what's happening here? I'm just gonna put in a whole note. Actually, let's just put in a whole note. Yeah, we'll do a whole note, even though it doesn't hold that whole time. And then we got a whole bunch of chord notes. 1, 2, 3, and I'm guessing these are gonna happen just over and over again. Okay, so let's just pre-fill everything. Okay, and I'll change it if it's not like that, but I think it will be like that. So there was one little double line at a certain spot, which I don't really care about. Right? So I don't even have to. It just keeps doing it, man. Just keeps doing it. So let me just fill in a whole bunch of these, just because they probably do the whole time. Cool. All right. So that's that. Now it's time to get the guitar out. You guys know what time it is. It's time to put those melody pitches in. All right. So let's do it. Let's freaking do it, mate. And let's get wild. Let's get wild on our view, guys. Let's get wild on our view. Okay. Okay. Cool. I think I should bring that up a little bit. Bring that up just a little bit. Okay. I got my fretboard view out so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Now the order is the order is like super freaking particular. By the way, if you want to learn how to arrange like me, if you want to work with me personally, learn how to arrange, learn how to make your own covers, click that link below, dude. Go ahead, give it a click, dude. I know you want to learn more. Come on, dude. You could be just like me. Get in here, dude. We're having fun. Alright. Plug over. I'm going to plug one more time at least, okay? So buckle up for that. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Link down below. See, you didn't know I was going to do it just now. Okay, so we'll go melody voice, and let's just start ripping. I want to make sure everything looks good. You can see my hairy arm. So we are golden, dude. So I don't really care much about the key at this very moment. I'm all twisted up with my headphone cable. That's so embarrassing, dude. What a rookie move. Let's have it hang on that. Let's have it so it's just hanging out. Because I like to hang out. And I want my cable to be just like me. Okay, so right off the bat, sometimes I'll do this. Sometimes I'll preemptively transpose. Just because I just already know that it's in like A sharp. Screw A sharp, dude. Screw that. Screw B flat. So let's just figure it out in this. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna mostly do this one-handed. Oops, I already screwed it up. So we're here. We start here. Now this is totally impractical position and everything, but I don't care, right? I'm not gonna go. I would never go. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna actually take this buddy and put the sense up a little bit. So it's a little bit more in line with my guitar. And then I'll just go. I think it goes like that. Right? Oops, I forgot the I forgot that little guy right there. This might be too high. Alright, this ultimately might be too high. Which is, but I don't really care about it right now. Yeah, that's going all the way up to, yeah, that's really high. I mean, maybe it'll be okay, but my inclination already is this is going to be too high up on the fretboard. We're going... Yeah, definitely. I mean, maybe the whole thing can be just down an octave. I'm not sure, but then it might be too low. We'll see. It's not, but it just doesn't matter right now. This is a repeat, so I don't care, right? Maybe we're just going 12. Wait. This is a repeat, so I don't care. 12, 30, 12, 30. We're going 12, 10. And we'll go 13 here. Where are we at? Now this is actually just a what's it called? This is a tie. Ultimately, this has to tie over. So see how it doesn't matter. Like, you know, in a couple other places, instead of having a like this, like a quarter note here and then an eighth note here, like this is how you'd have to handle this. You have to tie both of them. You could also have this, like you could delete that and have the extra beat be sucked into that first quarter note and add a dot, but it doesn't matter. Oh. I think it does that. This is a tie again. This is, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead, just for the sake of consistency, is I'm gonna do it like that. And this is, we'll do 13 here. 17. This is like 15. That's like the only time where there's like an extra line, I think. We'll tie. And I'll go ahead and, just for the sake of consistency, keep that rhythm intact. And we'll go here. And it's a little bit, oops. Sometimes it's faster to just like listen to a longer chunk of it, just to basically make sure I'm, well, actually, no, I could go beat by beat, but it would just take longer. So if I just listen to the whole deal, so, wait, hold on. Oh, that just stays at 7. Oops. And then this is literally just rest here. I'll just do that. I'm gonna do 12 up here. And then I'll do the same thing for all of these, I think. I think that's the last one I have to fix. We're going. And I think this is actually... Hold on. I think this repeats. Right? Like, let's just grab a bunch of them, I think. Right? I hope this doesn't screw everything up, but I'm just going to try to paste that in. Let me have a listen with the nylon. Okay, this got screwed up, but I think it's worth it. Let me see what the hell happened. Yeah, delete sync points. Let me resync this. Yeah, sometimes when stuff is like the what's it called? When the fricking when you start like copy and pasting stuff, it will take the slowdowns and stuff too, even if you don't want them. And then I think we just want, I can delete this measure, right? Right, and then it should go, oh, come on, bro. Cool. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try redoing these, I think. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. And then this is a dotted path. And then this happens again. Okay. Go here. And then we go to 12, my dude. And I believe that is all of the melodic stuff. I believe that's all the melodic stuff. Now I'm going to go back. So now I do something a little unorthodox. Okay, and I'm going to put in just the essential bass notes. So essentially all the bass notes that happen when the chords change, I'm going to put those in because I know that that's my kind of minimal viable arrangement. So, and then from there, I'll be able to really gauge whether or not this key is working or if I should transpose stuff, and I won't lose any work. So this goes 0. Oops. And I think it goes there. And then 0. I mean, honestly, aside from the melody being so freaking high up, this is a pretty good key. Now we got to go down, right? I'll put this up I'll put this up to here just so we can go down from it. We'll do a 12. So now I think I'm gonna take the bass up an octave here. So we'll go. Maybe I'll go down. No, I'll go up. No, see how beautiful and in tune I was when I said no. We'll go here. No. 5. 3. 3 again. We'll go here. 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 It actually goes up. Like an octave. I'll do it. Because the main reason I think is because I want to save these bass notes for when we get to here. Oops. I think it happens again. Yup. Do 3. Go 1. 1 again. Go 0. Go here. Oops. Here. Ooh. Open. We got open. 3 again. We got a 2, bro. And then another one. I think I need to stretch this out just a little bit. And then a big 0. Okay. So kind of disgusting, right? Because at this point I have, let me go to my desktop view really quick so you can see what the hell's going on. At this point I have a bunch of gnarly, like, actually, you know, it doesn't even look so bad in this particular view. If I go to this view, actually it's not showing me red measures, which I I appreciate. Cool. Okay, never mind. Scratch what I was gonna say. Scratch that. But now what I want to do is I want to get as much of the material on the screen as I possibly can. And then I'm going to start going through the key selection process. So I'm going to try to choose a key that actually works. And for this part of it, let's see. I'm going to put myself down in the corner here because I want to make sure. Yeah, that's a good spot for me. That's where I belong. That's where I frickin' belong, dude. Down there in the corner. Just my stupid little head down there. Hi. I even went the wrong way to try to keep my head in frame. What a goof, man. Okay, so now what I'm going to try to do is figure out what the hell key do I want to do this thing in. And the main thing that I'm looking for is zeros in the bass and making sure this melody is actually doable. So here's the thing. I think I'm going to try to move downwards, okay? Because I want to bring that... I definitely don't want to transpose this thing up. I want to go downwards. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I think... Let's see here. Let me think about it. Yeah, okay. Just going to start grabbing it and just start cranking it down. And so let's see here. We got a 5 in the beginning here. Let's crank it down by 5. 1, 2... Okay, we see some zeros pop up. I see some 2s, 4, 5. What about here? What does this do? I got some 4s, negative 4s. That's okay. I can always change those. Now, right now, I can actually take the audio track away. I don't need to hear that at all. Oops. Now this only goes up to 14, but I don't like this stretch though. And then it does it again. Let's go back to the first key. Let me go back to the first key actually. And let me label this let's call it 7, okay? And I'm just essentially ranking these. I'm gonna call this. Let's start at 7, and let's try to make this work first. So I'm gonna actually take this melody, and transpose the whole thing down an entire octave and just see what happens. Okay, we're just gonna see what happens. That's not bad. That's nice, actually. But what happens here? No, there's not a lot of space here. Might not be a problem, actually. And I could take some of these notes down. And how high do we get? This is like pretty cool, actually. This actually might work as the key, but let me experiment with more. So I'm going to duplicate this. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to duplicate this, and then put a little question mark because I don't know what the hell key I'm going to do here. Let's set the whole thing, and let's bring it up to the D. Let's bring it up right now. So it's in A. Let's bring it up to, let's see here. If I did 2. Oops. Nope. Wrong. Okay, how does this work? This sounds fucking metal now. A lot of 4s. Now this 5 can go to a 0. Actually, I'm gonna take this whole line and bump it up as much as I can, just to activate as many zeros as I possibly can. I'm gonna take that top line and I'm gonna put it up so I activate as many zeros as possible. And then what do we got? All right, that's definitely doable. Now here's our first bass, 0. So, okay, what about here? Now, of course, hold up, bros. Oh, wait a second, doggo. For some reason, this 8 is on the I'm sorry, I can't speak. That 8 was on the wrong voice, right? But it's like this could this be lower? No, it has to be that. Yeah, right. But I guess in this case, maybe you take them down an octave. Yeah, this is kind of gnarly. Let me see here. These can't go up any further. Okay, let's call this. I don't like this key as much. Let's call this a 6. Let's call this a 5. I don't like it as much. So now let's go back to the original key. Duplicate that. And then this is in like C, right? This is like C minor here. And that's just to remember like which key it is, so I don't like just do C minor again. Now, what if we did it in D? Okay, what if we did it in D? I'm gonna try kind of like all my normal ass keys that I usually do. So right now, so this is A. We got to go up. How much do we have to go up to get to D? We got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go up 5 from here. Select the whole thing. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, if we're gonna be in D, what we're gonna do is take that low string and put it to a D. Usually that's gonna be what we want to do, my dude. And a lot of these, like this, for example. Oopie. Oh, I'm not even. Hold up. There we go. I like that. Don't mind that. Just trying to find good bass notes here. Got some. What should this be? Maybe something like that. This is not bad. I'm liking this so far. I like how much space I have between the notes. Now, there's really no... Okay, but just by nature of the way that I made this, there's gonna be not that much space between a lot of these notes in this section, because the melody kind of goes down, but then the bass comes up, right? There's just not much space between them, so it doesn't matter what key we're in. Da-da. Bass line, 0 here, for sure 0 there. 5 can go up to, actually we can take this puppy and put it down. Yeah, we'll do that. Just 0 hunting dog. 7 can go to, yeah. So any 7s we got on the bottom can go up to a 0 here. Okay, so this key, let's see here. I'm feeling like this is a, let me compare these two. It's all doable. Okay, that's all good. That's cool. This will all work fine. It actually sets the melody up kind of high, which I kind of like, versus the first key. These can be, wait, never mind. Should these be? I don't know. Okay, and then if we compare that to this guy. That might work out a little better. It's kind of hard to choose, right? I mean, this works too. This works too. This is pretty good. And what is this one then? This is like A. This is A. This one right here is, this is D. It's a tough choice, man. It's a tough choice. Are there other options? D. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna work. I mean, would it be better to have, let's see here. Whoa. I'm thinking about taking, how many, is there a lot of G's? There's not really many, there's really not many G's happening. On the bottom there. I was thinking of taking the low, or the 5th string and tuning it down. It's always an option. Okay, let's actually just duplicate the original, and let's just screw around. Let's just screw around. See what happens. See what happens. That was a question mark. So this is an A. Let's put it in G. What if we put it in G? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, it'd be down 2, right? It'd be down 2. I'm being silly. I'm being silly about it. Now let's take the actual melody, and I think bump it up an octave. Now in this key, let's say we had let's say we're in drop D, and then we also take this bottom, this string right here, and tune it to. This is impossible to grab, right? So this would have to go up. It's pretty high up, and listen, like this 2 right here, that's tricky, right? I would like to grab this bass note, but ultimately I'm gonna have to go way up there. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna just outright. I think I'm gonna strike this key. I think so. This is all fine, but I don't like these ones, man. And then it goes up high here, but I'm at a 1 here. And in this one, oh, see how much better that is. You know what, guys? I think our key of D, with the melody being set up a little bit higher, I think that might be better. Ah, frig, man. I feel it's between these two. I feel like these are good enough. Let me see. I mean, that's pretty damn natural for guitar. Maybe we just take this note and put it down an octave. Maybe that'd be fine. Like this. So it'd be like... Wait a second. Wait, what the... Is this correct? Whoa, hold up, brother. Yeah, wait, is this wrong? Hold on a second, my guy. Why is this on the wrong voice? Wait, they're swapped. Oh, I took it down an octave. That's why. Hold on, I thought it was the frig. That's what I did. Because these are getting swapped, man. That's not good. So what I'd have to do is bring it down like that. That's what I have to do for this. And then I think I would take this puppy, bring it down. Okay. There's that. And then what about if I start screwing with the one that's in D? How do I feel about that one? I'm gonna play through it. This is not at all optimized, right? It's like we'd have to like actually make sure it's something up. Something like that. And then this could go perhaps down, and this could go up, like. This could go here, or it could be open like this. You know what? You know what, guys? I think the original key down an octave is going to work just fine. I think this is quite playable, even though it doesn't go high up on the neck. It's still very... It's very guitar-y. So you know what? Let's just roll with that. Eventually, you know, always with this part of the process, I get stressed out and I hate it. I never like choosing the key. It's my least favorite part of the process because it's the most ambiguous. It requires, you know, quite a bit of experimentation. But I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with this. All right. So let me go ahead and eventually you just gotta frickin' choose, right? So wait, I was gonna say, did I just like auto delete all of them? Okay. Let's remove this one, and we'll remove this one. And we'll just stick to that first one, okay? It really pays, I think, to actually go through that process there, because you never know what you're gonna find. You might uncover like an absolute gem of a key, but you know, maybe you don't, But it's really important because it can kind of make or break what you're doing. It can make something completely doable, almost easy, or you could be left with something that's like almost impossible. And do all this work for essentially, not for nothing, but for something that just doesn't, you know, it just doesn't quite work as well, okay? So that's that, all right? What's the next step, guys? Well, it's essentially going through top to bottom and figuring out each measure more or less figure out more or less how I actually want to play each measure, right? And you know, at this point, you know, depending on your level of guitar playing, you might say, okay, I'm cool with what I got right here. This is sick. This is kind of at the top of my. It's kind of maxing me out as far as like my guitar skills go. And at that point, you would just stop here. Maybe you would put some extra bass notes here and there. You know, you might go. Boo, bum, bum, bum. You know, put something here. Oops. Get out of here. I don't need to hear you anymore. Yeah, essentially you got a rough skeleton of an arrangement, and if you want to start packing it in, this is when you do it, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So, and we're in the original key, aren't we? Almost, or the key that I've actually figured it out in. So that's helpful. Okay, so now all I need to hear is all I want to hear now is just the audio of the file. I don't want to hear the nylon guitar, anything like that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start slapping in what feels like important notes, okay, from the actual piece, okay? So actually I'm going to not you, dude. Get out of here, C minor. You're a loser. I'm already pissed off. I'm already like, dang it. Okay, so already I'm upset. I can't even get that third in there, bro. Bum, bum, bum. You know, so I'm just gonna do something like this. So it'd be like. I mean, that's okay. Dun dun. Or it's something like this. Do I really need all that though? I don't know. You know, if I don't have those in, what's this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide for now. And we'll just like come back to that later. Dun dun dun. Put these in. Dun dun dun. I think I want these in. Yep. Oh, it goes down. It goes down here. So we're gonna go. So what I really want is these two notes, right? But I'm going to start to run into the melodic line, particularly that top note. So I'm going to drop that puppy down. So I'm going to end up with something that looks like this, and I'll just give that listen a measure. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we got. We're fine. All right, wait. If I keep it up there. Is that better? I think that's actually better, dude. Wait, let me see. It's actually difficult. Otherwise, it'll be. I'm worried about. Okay, here's what I'm worried about. Let me go forward again. So if I take this note and I put it down here, the only thing is that I feel like I'm spoiling this bass note here. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it, dude. What if I did this? Boom, 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 bum, bum, like this. No, that's stupid. I like a look. Okay, that works. That doesn't feel like I'm totally spoiling it, especially if I can keep it on. If I can keep this one on, right? Yeah, you know what? That's actually fine. I'm actually fine with that. Okay, back to the audio. We're gonna do. We'll do a few more of those. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna get rid of this note right here. I'm gonna try to make this melody. I'm trying to make it sound like it's going at the end. That might work. Oh God, he's got this note for sure. So there's a few of those. Screw off, buddy. I dance around, like... Brother. Crap. Do I want to be up here, dog? Like this? Like something like this, my dude? You know, that might be better. Like a... And then if I took these and put them like this? I mean, what's up with that? What's up with that? No. I want to stay... I want to keep that bass note going, right? So... Maybe I'm okay with that. Check this out. So I'm gonna add. I'm thinking rhythmic events at this point. So I'm thinking the bass goes boom, bam, 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 boom. Well, not the bass, but like the other material is going boom, bop, 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 right? So I'm thinking grab the two. Like you have to figure out the right fingers. And I'm gonna go ahead and pre-grab this 3, just to give it a little bit of umph. And then maybe just hit the bass note again right near the end, so that the measure would ultimately sound like this. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think that works. I mean, the melody's very complicated there, so that's handling a lot of the show. And then we're just gonna put in what we can from the bass side of things. So I'll put in this 2 here, and then I'll add both of these, I think. Maybe not that last one because it repeats at the end. So ultimately that measure will sound like... Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. I really want that note, which I can definitely grab here. Oopsies. I can definitely grab that there, but ugh, where would we be here? Right there, something like that. When in doubt, hold on, let me hear this. Dum, dum, dum. Try to grab that note right there, which is actually that 4 again. So, what kind of the annoying thing about this piece is that the melody it spans such a wide range that can be difficult on guitar. It can be difficult fitting all that stuff on there. Like, for example, I want to have this accompanying note, this 4 here, but that note just happened on the melody. So like, I mean, it's not a problem. And then what happens here? Hold on. Go that works. So I can go up high, right? I'll go like this. So the whole measure, let's make sure it sounds good on the MIDI. That works. I'm cool with that. And I don't have to be crazy. I don't have to stuff this like super full. Just because the melody's happening very fast. It's a pretty active piece of music, so I don't have to go too insane with it. And then what happens here? Definitely gotta have that. And then where am I gonna put that? Boom, bum, bum. We got. Definitely have that. Then. We definitely have that. That's the full guy. Okay, well, I found that guy. We'll go. Yeah, that works. Now again, this is a straight repeat, right? So I'm not gonna pay any attention to this part because eventually I'm gonna have to put in all the fingering on all that stuff, and that will be my last pass when I figure out, hey, what exact fingers do I want to use for this piece, right? So for now, leave it blank. You know what? Let's make this puppy low. Boom, ba, boom. Is it okay to go? I think that's okay. I don't know, maybe. I think the move is this. Do that. Put this a little, yeah, maybe here. I like that. We'll do this. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll go. And well, I can get rid of this because that is on the melodic voice there. Maybe I'll take this puppy and bring it down an octave. I think so. I think so. And then I think I'm just gonna grab this whole chord here and just say, boom, you go right there. And of course, these ones are gonna have to come way up so I can reach them. And now I'm gonna have to be creative here. I'm gonna see what I can actually add to this. We'll find out. This is supposed to be a whole note. I just noticed that there's like an opera singer lady in the back doubling the melody. So I'll have to basically just add what I can here. Right here, right here. Now, is this an opportunity to use a harmonic to separate the timbres? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go, maybe I'll just, for the hell of it, go down there. I think I'll be okay to go down there. If I play it really lightly. That way I can grab that stuff. Yeah, let's do it. And then I'll bring it back up. I'll bring it back up after that. I think that's okay. Dun dun. See ya. Okay, what do we got here? We got the high note. We got boom. I'm just gonna try to isolate this chord. I definitely got a 0 in there. And then what else we got? Da da na 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 na. Oh, that's easy. Let's making it harder on myself, bro. What we got? Now I think I'm just gonna grab this from this measure. I'm gonna grab this, I think, because it does repeat. I think that'll be okay. Let me make sure it will. Wait a second, did I just grab that? I grabbed it. Like so. Yeah, screw it, dude. Bring it down. Just make it so much easier, I think. And then come back up. Yeah. All right, measure 26. So I'm gonna grab 22 and 26, or 22 and 23, and paste it over this. But just on the bass part, right? I want to keep the melody part intact. And we'll put another 2 here, I think, like this. We'll do this. Definitely have a high line coming. We got. I'm gonna go here, and then we got either a 0, or I can do it here potentially like this. So it'd be like. If the problem here is that if I come off this 3, the chord sounds wrong. Right, so I like the 2 here, but we might need to axe the 2 and just have this, just so I can. I think that's gonna be the move. Yeah, we'll just roll with that. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's gonna work, bud. Now, what actually happens here? Does the line descend? Kind of just disappears. I'm talking about this. Doesn't like go up or anything. Now, hold up. Yup. Take that, bro. It just happens again. So, I'm actually... I think that I forgot to grab measures that actually totally repeat, like 21. Hold on. So it almost repeats, right? So 21 is definitely... I can grab 21. So I can grab that. Wait, I mean that. And then go ahead and... Ooh. We're gonna go down on that boy. The twos, baby, twos all day. We'll do twos. Da-da. Dude, I feel like this is a lot of repeat. I feel like I'm wasting time right now. I'm gonna get rid of this bass note right here, this one, because this bass note happens right here. So I think that I think if I had this one too close to it, it'll kind of spoil it a little bit. Hold up here. I think I'm gonna have to move into that position there. If I want the notes that I want, I shall have the notes that I want. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that right there, I think. This would be like that. Go all the way down. Screw it. Go all the way down. Make it easy. And then these actually repeat again. The exact same thing. I don't know how possible this is going to be. Like oh God. Is that possible? I don't fucking know. That's like such a stretch. Bah! Tie that boy. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, get rid of this 4, Move the 6 down to here. That's easy enough, right? That's not too bad. So, yeah. That's fine. And we'll go down on this guy. Yeah. What I want. Yeah, so we go. And actually, I think I'm going to put this on, let's see here. I'm going to insert a note, very short note. That's going to be like a, it's going to be, I'm going to call this a grace note though. Right, so this is going to be a before the beat grace note, like this. Yeah. Yeah, so ultimately it'll be like, yeah, that works. And I think we just want to go. Okay. Now, into the next section here. And then I think I want to get us. Okay, because there's some background stuff happening. I'm thinking about trying to get it. He goes. It just feels like it's gonna sound like part of the melody. So I think I'm just gonna go real easy, real simple about it. You don't have to go crazy, man. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. There's like an extra note that I'm hearing. Ba, ba, right? Like, and I want that to hit right there. I want to go. Should I do that? And then this hits it. Like this? We go like. Yeah, that works. That works. That. Yeah, we'll go. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna go boom, boom. Get this 5 in here because we want. Ooh, I hear that. Okay, so check this out. We're gonna go boom, hit another 5, and this is when we'll do a 7, 2 7s here, I think. So we got da. It goes da, da. And right now, I'm just kind of playing with. I hear this note. I know I want it, but I'm also asking myself, What do I want here? What could I fill in the space here with? That. Just an open note, maybe? That works. Yeah, just an open A is pretty cool. And then I can grab, or should I hit the bass note again? Like that. Yeah, let's set it again. Let's set it again. We'll do bass note again, and then I'll go. Let's grab all these because it sounds cool to me. And it really kind of bo. And I think that we got a repeat. So let me try to grab this chunk right here and just see how it works. So we go and can we hit it again? That works. Hold up. Where's that? So what if I grab this? Maybe this will work fine. So if we went. Yeah, and we'll go down here with this guy. So check it out. So we've got yeah, that works. That works. We're gonna go here. 5. We'll take this puppy, bring it up. So we got you still visible? We're still visible. Hell yeah, you can still see my hairy arm. Hell yeah, dude. That's how we know we're still in biz. Biz is short for business, guys, for you guys not in business, guys. That was stupid. What if we did here? We went we went like this. Oh, so we go. Hear that? We go. We got. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this up here. This is gonna be nice. Hit it again here, I think. And I think I've maxed out fingers, so. We definitely want a 4 here. Can we do this instead? Like this? Okay. Measure 44. Is this the same? Where does that happen again? Hold up. Okay, so we can at least grab, okay, 44 and 45. We can grab, whoa, wait, 36. 36 and 37. So we'll just grab those, paste them here. Bro. Oh, screw off, buddy. Screw off, bro. There we go. That might have screwed up our sync. A lot of times that happens when I do that. Oh, don't screw up my sync, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why these notes came over. This is when I go up to fives and stuff, right? Hold on, where do I first go to fives? Wait, does it ever go? No, it doesn't. No, it does not do that. But what I can do, I think I'll just I'll paste this in here, and we'll go. Let's see here. I think. And we'll keep like this, maybe. Nah. Just that. Ah, not that. Hold up. I think just next to bass note there might be the move. So we go. Because I don't want it to sound like the melody. Like if I put the 2 in here, I don't want it to sound like it's going. I want it to be. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go down on these boys. Let's go down on these boys. Let's try like this. Yeah, just for now. Just for now. For some reason, why do I have... Yeah, we need more information on the bass here. Okay, we'll put this guy to a 0. And then down to 7, I think. Yeah, that works. We'll go here. Yeah, I think that works. So I'm gonna take these down, and then on this line, I'll re-grab this entire chord. Yeah, I think that works. I think it's definitely have both of those notes in there, like this. And we'll grab, just for good measure, these puppies. So go on. No, we'll do low ones. So we'll go. Yeah, that works. Okay, very cool, very cool. I'm liking what I'm cooking up right now, guys. Okay, 142. Good progress. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure everything is working fingering wise, and I'm gonna input all of my, basically all of the really important fingers and stuff. Okay. I got the whole fingering. Don't be weird, dude. It's just unfortunate that word is, you know, that those people hijacked it. You know what I mean? I can teach you how to do fingering in my course. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Back on track. Let's get our brains back in our skulls, guys. So now what I'm gonna do is essentially, you know what? I think I'll keep the same view here. And yeah, I'll keep the same view, and what you're gonna see is you'll slowly see basically like little like finger markings pop up all over the place. So basically it's like you'll see like, okay, above and below the thing, I'll put in exactly what fingers I feel like I should have. See the 3 and the M there? Now this part is really, I think it's quite important, and it really helps with practicing the piece of music after the fact, because once you do it one time, you get it all basically frickin' done with, and then you can just get in there and practice literally any section of it, and you don't have to like think, how am I supposed to do this part? You don't have to keep refiguring it out and everything. I can just work on these 2 notes or whatever, which a lot of times the most effective practice is doing stuff like that. Okay, so let me get into my fingering mode. The way that I usually go about doing this. So I'm mostly concerned with left-hand fingering, to be completely honest with you. But the essential view that I'll use, just so you can see it, is I make this hand thing like really large, and then bring up the audio so that I have a little scroll bar here. But I'll go ahead and leave it. I think this is a more helpful view right here, to be completely honest. I think that's a little more helpful. So what we'll do is I'll get rid of that, and then yeah, this is basically what you'll see, and then I'll be trying to figure out the fingering and everything. So here we go. Now what I'm going to want to do, put this puppy up here, right? That's the first thing I want to happen. Now do I pick all these? Like that? I think it's actually pretty nice as hammer-ons, but it might feel a little more Bach-ish if I'm... Yeah, that's actually, I think that's actually cooler. Okay, so I know I'm going to have 3 here. I'm going to have 1 here, and I'm going to have 2 here. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to not put in a bunch of redundant fingerings. No, I will. And this is going to be 1 up here, and then the rest is going to kind of speak for itself. I pretty much only put in the fingerings that I know that I need, that I really need to think about. Actually thinking about the right hand now. So we'll do yeah, that's good, that's good. I'm just gonna mostly, yeah, again, I'm gonna focus on the left hand stuff. And then I'll go here, 2 2, oops, 2 2 1. We're doing a hinge. I'm hinging this boy, and then we're going straight to 2 and 3. We'll grab this with 4. And then this, of course, is we're gonna come off here. This will be 2, this will be 3. 4 comes on again. 2 is already here. And then I'll do another hinge right here. Yeah, that works. And of course, this is gonna be a 3. 2s across the board here. And I'll do a 1 here, I think. I need to end up here, okay? So I'm gonna let me think about this. I'm gonna work backwards from here. You guys might have seen some of my other videos where I talk about working backwards. Okay, actually, I think that instead of doing that, yeah, we'll go. That works. And then of course this is going to be a 1 again. This is going to be a 3. This will be a 4 up here. And then do I jump? Maybe jump. I maybe jump. I think I jump. It's so fast. That's hard. Good God. Okay, well, actually, I mean, this all works. I think. This was a better way. Let's just see if I take all of this crap and I put it up. Is this like way easier? You know, sometimes it is. Like if I did like that. Would you look at that, bucko? That might be easier, dog. Okay, let's see here. I think that's actually easier. But let me go back to where it was. Is this actually easier to do? I mean, I don't think so. No. Well, okay, I think this is the move here. No, keep it. No, keep it there. Keep it there. Yeah, we'll go up top for this. I think this is going to be better. It's hard on the right hand, but start rolling through with the. Actually, I didn't do this measure right here. So we'll go here. We'll go here. 4. We'll go 3. Big ones all day, guys, all day. Big ones literally all day until my head hits the pillow. It's big. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Another one here. And then this should be here, right? 3, 4. Perfect. I don't like that. Hold up. Hold up. I don't like this transition, here to here. There might be a better way of doing this. Like if I came down here. Like if I did, let's see here. That might work. So I go. I think that's the way. Okay, we'll do 1, 4 up top, 1 here. We're barring. I grab a 1 here. I grab a 4 up top. 3 here. 3 happens again. And then we have to get to. There's not many ways to do this, so we'll do 1 and 2. 1 and 2. We'll call this pinky. Yeah, that's requiring. If that's how I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a hard transition to get to. Let's see. Two, yeah. Can I just go? I feel like I could just go like this, potentially. That might be better. So, like. Or, hold up. I might have spoke too soon. Maybe this can go. Maybe this note can go here. 7. And then this can go. Maybe. Yeah, that works. That works. I like that. So we're here. I think like. And we'll use 2 for this, I think. 2 on this guy, and then just 1 and 2 there. 1, 2. Now we got straight repeat. So 9. We got from 9. How many measures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 measures, starting at 9. So this is all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of this, I can just literally grab it and then paste it in like that. Okay. And obviously all the fingerings in and everything, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, but now we're here. So we gotta go. That's actually not that bad. Okay, we'll go here. And then we'll go 2 down here, 1 here, 3 here. Copy this, paste that over, because it's a repeat. We know that. And then we'll go. this one actually slightly different. We have to go there. We'll go 4. And what's the most? I think it might be 3. Might be the easiest way. Of course, we want to go down here. Yeah, that works. We'll use 4 here because we want to get to 3 and 1 here, and then 2s for these middle boys. Save my stuff. Save your work, homies. Okay, you gotta save. Hold up. We can take the 1 off, use it for this. 2 1s for this. 4 for sure. 1 here, 2, 3 up here. Okay, there's probably a number of ways we could do this, but we want to find out how can I get smoothly from here to here and from here to here. So what if we went to 4 here? That might free up some fingers, and if I were to work backwards, I called this 2. What I called this 2, right? Not that. And I called this. Whoa. That works. We'd use 4 down here. Yeah, that works. So we're going. Hold up. Yeah, actually, I can use 3 here. Okay. And then we're barring. I want to use 4 here. Maintain my bar. Actually, I ultimately have to go here, and I'd love to do 1, 3, and 4 here. That's an easy transition. Okay, that's actually not that bad at all. And then we'll put 1 here. Right, 2, 2, 3, 1, and then it goes to here. And I'd like to. I want to keep. That actually works. So I'll go here. I want to keep that bass note on, so I want to try to go to 2 here. 3's available. Wait, hold on. I don't know. I don't know. It's not really that bad either way here. We'll go here. We'll go to 2 here. We will do that. 3 here, 2 here, 1 and 3 here. 3 and 1. Okay, and then 2s. Scoot it forward. And then I'm still on 3. 1. Oh, bars. We'll go to 4. 1, 2, 3 here. And then I think this is actually. What's nice about this is I got those open strings right there, so I can really easily get up there. So that's nice. And then I think there's really only one way to do that, right? 4. I grab 1s here. 3 here and a 1 here. Yeah, this is sick. And I gotta make sure I play this really quietly. And actually, I think what might be the move is actually grab 3 and 2 here and like arpeggiate this guy. So that there's a real like, wow, not those, dude. Don't arpeggiate those, dude. I said don't arpeggiate those. Remove it, though. Remove it, dude. Remove it, dude. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're rocking. We're rolling. You can see everything I'm doing. Keep going. We're here. We go 2, 1, 3, dog. 1, 3, open. And then we can grab 3 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. Wait, hold up. I would love to grab this with 2. I'll tell you why. So I can grab, I can just slide those boys up. Yeah, okay. Hold up. Let me figure out what if I flip these, right? I did 2 on top, 3 on bottom. I think that might be better. Because I flip them, and I go, I grab this with 2, slide down, right? So this is 2, this is 3. So that way I can grab all those, and that slides right into that. That'll be nice. Screw off. 2, 1, and I'll have to grab this with 4, but I don't really care. It's fine. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 3. This is going to be 2. 1. Now this is kind of a weird. Getting up here is a little awkward. So I wonder if we can go like that. Yeah, I think that's good. We're kind of coming off that bass. I think it's worth it. And then we're gonna go ahead and we'll do a 4 up here. This is obviously all 1s here. This is a 3, grab a 4 up here. 2 here, 1's here. 2 can stay, it's actually fine. Right? This is a kind of a more natural fingering than I did on the previous repeat of this. Oh, where are we at? Where the hell am I at? There I am. Okay. 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. Those stay the same. So we do that. What's better? So if it's either big shift there, or it's I think that's better. Slide the 4 up, repluck it. Give me some 1s. I'm very free here, so I can do whatever I want. 1, 1. Or hold up. No, we want 2 here, right? Because I want 3 here. So I can go 4. I can grab, let's see again, 3 again. 3 again. 2 here. 3 goes here. We do 2. This looks very familiar. 1, 1. 3, 4, 2. This is obviously 1. This is 3, 2. And then I think this happened before. Right? We did this. Yeah. So I'm just going to grab that just to make sure I'm doing it the exact same way. And then this is pretty close to what we did before. 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. And then this can go back down. 1s, 2. We can go 4 here. We can go 3 and 1 here. And then this has to switch here. I got to go to 2 here. And then this can be 3. These can be 1s. This can go up to 3. And this can be 3. And then this can go to 1. And then the other stuff can stay the same. Okay. All right, puppies. Guess what? Another arrangement down. That one took about 2 hours, and I think right now I'll just go ahead and play the whole thing for y'all, so you can just have a quick listen and see what you think of it. Actually, let me pull these in. All right. Let's hear what these 2 hours have yielded. Let me make sure the volume's good. All right. Oh, by the way, before I play this, if you're interested in learning how to arrange like I do, you want to maybe arrange with me personally, I teach people how to do it. There's a lot more to it than this. It's a super sick program. It is, honestly. But if you're interested in learning how to do this, you could be doing this if you want to. All right, let's just have a listen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Quieter here. Maybe it just ends like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that sounds pretty good. Again, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, click that link down below. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now it will sound a little bit, it will obviously sound better on guitar because a lot of these, especially in the crazy section, a lot of the notes were getting kind of cut off. So like bass notes weren't, ringing out fully over the chords that they should be ringing out over. But I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's gonna be difficult, but I think it's playable. I think it's not too crazy, and I think it's really good that I chose the key that I chose, and that we decided to take the whole thing and move it way down. And this is very close to the original key, so yeah, man, that's the whole freaking deal. That's the whole deal, dude. I'm looking bald, bro. Hopefully you guys like that. If you want me to get a hair transplant, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, and let me know if you like this kind of video, okay? Because it seemed like people liked the last one, so I guess I'm gonna keep doing it, dude. Keep milking it. All right, guys, give me a sub if you want. If not, what's wrong with you, dude? Okay, later.